Hey YouTubers, welcome back to the channel. It's that van guy again with another weekly video. Today is going to be my store finds and mail deliveries video for the week. I didn't get a whole lot of stuff, just a few items, all of it from eBay, but some older stuff, some kind of rare stuff, and definitely some cool stuff. And we're going to be checking everything out. We're going to be opening up this Hot Ones Sunnigan. This is like a re-release. I'm not 100% sure, but I think these were like a Target deal. These re-releases are made to look like kind of like an old, like a retro packaging. This is a Sunnigan, and this is going to complete my Sunnigan collection. I didn't realize, but there's not a whole lot of different versions in this Sunnigan casting. And this is the only one that I didn't have. I found it on eBay for a fairly good deal. So we're going to be opening that up, and then you can look forward to a casting spotlight on this casting in the near future, because this is the last one I needed for my collection to complete it. Alright, let's grab the turntable. We'll get the camera readjusted, and then we can start checking these out in detail. Okay, the first one we'll check out is this Hot Ones Sunnigan. We can tear it open. I believe it was released. Let's see if we can see the copyright date on here. Here's some of the other cars from this series. Looks like right here, 2011. So it might have been released in 2012, if I can read that right. But let's tear it open and we'll check it out in detail. Seems like it has an inner plastic liner. So that's cool. Like to see that. And then the car doesn't like rub against the cardboard card, and then you don't get like damage to the vehicle or the paint job. Pretty cool version. Purple with some gold wheels, blue tinted windshield. Looks like it might be a metal base. This one, it felt kind of heavy. Yeah, metal base, metal body, kind of a heavier plastic motorcycle on the back. It's got the pop-up camper part, which pretty much they all have. So very cool version. That's a Sunnigan casting. And I think there's only like 6 or 7 different versions, so keep an eye out on my channel. I'll be doing a Hot Wheels casting spotlight on this casting, so you can check out all the different versions that were released and get some information on that. Next up we have a couple of Matchbox Ford panel vans that I got loose. This one has got a few little chips and stuff, but I think this is from like a 5-pack or something like that. I was just kind of browsing around on eBay, and I hadn't seen this one before. And I'm a big Scooby-Doo fan, and I try to collect all the different versions if I can get it. And this one was selling pretty cheap, but it's not like mint, but it's not bad. Cool Scooby-Doo release. Ford panel van from Matchbox. Then we got another Matchbox van. Another Ford panel van from Matchbox. This is a cool one. It's got a light bar on top. It's kind of like a real dark green, like a forest green. Some of the pictures it almost looks black. And this one, it says M-Force Air Show, I believe. And it's got some kind of cool graphics on it with the light bar on top. another version I didn't have, and I found it fairly cheap on eBay loose. Then I got two Matchbox Ford Supervan 2s. These are two ones that I didn't have. I'm working on trying to complete my collection of these, and when I do, I'll do a casting spotlight on these as well. The Fire Observer version. And on the packaging, it has Rescue 911. It also says it on top of the vehicle. You can see it says Rescue 911. I think there was a TV show there for a time called Rescue 911. So these have that branding. Here's another Rescue 911 version. White ambulance. Some of these that have the lights on top, they have a feature where if you push on them, push down on the axles, like compress the suspension, the lights will flash on top and there'll be a little bit of an alarm. But the battery inside, I don't think it's easily changeable, so it's kind of hard to tell if these had this feature and the battery is just dead, or this one didn't come that way. Because you can see it's riveted, not screwed, and you need to get inside to change the battery if that's the case. Let's try it. I don't hear anything. Usually when you press down on the front axle, then that sets off the alarm and the lights. But I'm not sure if these have that. But these are two cool versions I didn't have. So glad to add those to the collection. And then last but certainly not least is this one. This is the casting name for this release is Racing Team. And this is an old Scene Machines release from 1981. There was a re-release of this version with slightly different graphics around 2011 in the Hot Ones series. And I had this one in my Combat Medic collection. And then I realized I was informed by another collector that there actually was an older one, an original Blackwall from 1981, a Scene Machine version that's slightly different. I do happen to have the one from 2011. So we can compare them, and I can show you the difference. I'll see if I can hold the Scene Machine spyglass in the back up to the camera and see if you can see anything. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but we can try. You can see there is some graphics in there. It looks like they're working on an engine, or they're putting an engine in a race car, something like that. So kind of cool. Now if you notice, here's the original, and if it'll stay, I'll try to stack them on top so you can see the difference in the graphics. You can see there's differences on the hood, on the side. Let me just stop it for a second. The biggest thing to notice, the easiest way to tell, is the one on the bottom, the original from 1981, has a little Goodyear logo on it. Like the sponsorship decals are different. They both say Hot Wheels Race Team #1. They both have like a race car doing like a wheelie with flames coming out of the side pipes. But the graphics are slightly different. I think the wheels are supposed to be similar, and you can see the 1981 is a Scene Machine, but the 2011 Hot Ones version is not. It doesn't have the spyglass in the back. So they're very similar, and if you're not in the know, you wouldn't realize that there are two different versions of this. But there are quite a bit of differences between the two. So now I have the 1981 Seed Machine version along with the 2011 Hot Ones release. And the one from 2011 on top, on the packaging, it was called Combat Medic, I believe. But the one on the bottom was listed as just Racing Team on the packaging. That's pretty much it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it informational. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out my Facebook page, That Van Guy, and also check me out on Instagram. I'm that_diecast_van_guy on Instagram. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Have a great day.